on now. Yeah. This one is wild. Hit that like, subscribe button, and feel free to leave a comment. Have any of you ever experienced a situation like this? I'm going to show you some raw, uncut video of the whole incident going down.
My car wash? Now my time's running. You think I just showed up here for no reason?
But first, let me start by painting a picture. It's a regular day, maybe a Friday morning or afternoon, right? A man in a Cadillac, a black man, just getting off work, stops by a car wash. He sees a coworker, someone he knows, a white guy, right? And hands him something. Maybe it's a cigarette. Maybe it's just a friendly dab, handshake. But from a distance, someone sees this exchange and immediately assumes the worst. The person who sees it, an off-duty officer. He calls it in, and just like that, a regular interaction turns into a police investigation. Now check this out.
So I talked to Stocker on the phone. He said he witnessed black Cadillac, the guy driving that, hand this guy a substantial amount of something white baggy, right? So the minute I roll up on this guy's already giving me an attitude. I said, listen, I got enough PC. I said, what'd that guy hand you? Oh, he just handed me a cigarette. I said, no, that's not what the off-duty scene. He won't give me his ID, nothing. He's being, like, verbally, like he doesn't cooperate. Stocker was in the car wash here, and he observed a black Cadillac pull out, give this guy a white baggie with a substantial amount of white stuff in it, whether pills or something else. And he said he's seen it clear as day. Stock, is that right?
So here's where the things get interesting. The officer who respond don't actually have evidence of a crime, just an assumption, a suspicion. But how many times do we see situations escalate based on nothing but suspicion? They walk up to the white guy and ask him what the black man in the Cadillac handed him. He tells them, a cigarette. The officers don't believe him. So they go to the black man and ask him the same thing. He says, I didn't have him anything but a handshake. He says he gave him a 5, right? And told him, we work together.
Do you know that guy down there at that stall?
Look, but he worked with me. That's what just surprised me, because I ain't never seen him in trouble.
You never seen him in trouble before?
I never seen him in trouble. Yeah, I worked with him.
Were you over there?
When I pulled in, I seen him over there and he walked up to my car. And I asked him what he was doing. He said, washing his car.
What's your first name?
Ronnie.
Ronnie? Like R-O-N-N-I-E? I-E?
R-O-N-N-I-E. Is there a reason why I'm giving you my name?
Well, so earlier...
Did he say something?
No, well, we're not quite there yet, all right?
Okay.
So what's your date of birth? You don't got nothing on you?
Oh, no, hell no.
What's your date of birth?
I literally stay right here.
Well, here's the issue where we're at, right?
Okay.
Did you hand him anything?
Oh, no. I pulled up, gave him a 5. He told me.
Now, let's pause for a second. If you ever been in a situation where someone doesn't believe you, no matter what you say, you already know how frustrating that can be. But when it's the police, that frustration turns into fear because there's disbelief can change the course of your life. And at this moment, it doesn't matter what's true. It only matters what the officers think is true. So when complying isn't enough, even though there's no solid evidence, the officers push forward. They try to detain the white man, and he protests. I didn't do anything wrong. You're violating my rights, he says.
Yeah, crazy, dude.
No,
That's
crazy,
it,
man. Like, so you tell me, like, you off-duty sees you, right?
I don't care what the off-duty said he saw. This is what happened. This is what happened. Okay, sir?
I promise you. That's it.
What? Does this come back to you?
Huh?
Does this come back to you?
No.
Who's it come back to?
My girl?
You got ID on you?
No. You can't just walk up on me and ask me my ID, bro.
I got
didn't
off
do anything
duty.
wrong.
Okay, listen.
I didn't do anything wrong. Leave me alone.
At this point in
Sir,
time,
sir, leave me alone.
I have enough PC to talk to you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so get your supervisor out here.
I'll do that
Please
here in a
do
minute.
that. And so can I finish my car wash? Because now my time's running.
Well, I understand what your time is running, but when I got an off duty saying that,
I don't
you
care what
know,
your off duty said. He's not on duty?
it doesn't matter. He's a
What did he say?
he's a law enforcement officer.
You saw me,
So,
saw me get a cigarette from him?
no.
That's what he said.
Did you get a baggie or something?
No.
Come on, man.
Dude, no. Get away from me, bro. None of that happened.
Fine.
What? Did you go ask him? Ask him what he
I
handed
was
me.
on the
He's frustrated, right? Maybe even scared, but still standing his ground. He's a guy who maybe have even supported the police at one point. He's got a back the blue sticker on his window, actually.
Back the blue sticker.
Wrong. Hey, whoa, dude, don't touch me, bro.
Listen.
No, hold on. You
That's
don't
it.
touch me, man.
I want.
For what?
I've already told you.
No, for what?
I've already explained to you.
No, look, you're not getting any information from me because I did nothing wrong. No, leave me alone, dude.
Listen,
You're gonna leave me the fuck alone. Go ask that guy.
I'm gonna talk to you.
No, you're gonna leave me
I'm talking to
alone.
you because I got enough PC. I've already talked in off duty. I want
And
your
off
I want
duty?
your information before we leave.
For what?
I've already told you for what.
What does that have to do with the fact that that guy handed me a cigarette?
It does not. It's not
Yeah,
what he
exactly.
saw. He's plain as day what he saw.
To me, bro, but
So-
a cigarette. That's it. Okay.
This guy,
then there shouldn't be a problem here.
There isn't one.
Okay.
You're the one that's wanting to come up and violate my rights.
I'm not violating your
Yes,
rights.
you are.
I got enough PC here to make.
You're violating my
To ID you.
constitutional rights and you know it. And I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you. Please let me finish my car wash. I'm not doing anything
I'm
wrong.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna call my sergeant.
Yeah,
Keep
please
on
do,
it.
bro. Please do.
But now he's in the very situation that so many others have spoken about. They tell him to turn around. They try to detain him. And he does what many of us would do in that moment. He jumps in his truck. Maybe he's not thinking straight. Maybe he's panicking. Maybe he's just tired of the whole thing.
You're absolutely getting out of the truck. 5 9. Can I get another unit up here?
I don't care.
Get your hands up. Yeah, it's on. Get it. Don't put your hands anywhere. Don't put your hands anywhere. He just got in the truck. He's not getting out. Do not go. You're not going nowhere.
I didn't do anything wrong. I got a cigarette from a guy.
You're getting out of the truck.
Talk to him.
You're getting out of the truck.
How come you're not going to talk?
I'm talking to you.
Why did you?
I'm talking to you. I got enough here to search you and detain you. At this point in time, absolutely. Yes, I do. Okay. We'll figure that out here in a minute.
Why are you coming and harassing me?
Keep your hands up, man. I don't want. Okay. You think I just randomly show up here for no reason? You think I just showed up here for no reason? Okay. I have. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you, dude. I'm trying to tell you what I have, and you're not being cooperative. I have enough to detain you, and I have enough PC to search your vehicle.
Now, in the officer's eyes, that's resisting. That's suspicious. Get him out. They tear apart his truck. They find nothing. And here's where things go from bad to worse. Right? I mean, they tore the dude's truck up, swore up and down that there's something in there.
I mean, I'm relying on Stocker. He works for DTM, so a little bit of weed.
That's what he said.
Yeah. I never.
The guy in the Cadillac was still there when he got.
Didn't find nothing. Right? Since they didn't find anything in the truck, they jumped to the next assumption. He must have hid it in on him. You know what I mean? Now, let's really talk about this. The fact that a person can be taken down to a police station and forced into a strip search over a hunch is absolutely crazy. That's not just a violation of privacy. That's a violation of dignity. They check him. They find nothing.
How much?
Just a tiny smidge.
But where's the, I want to find this bag, though.
What bag?
So, Stocker, seen a hand-to-hand bag of a substantial amount of either pills or white stuff. He saw that, that's why I got the call. He's in the car wash off.
Yeah, those stuff.
Kid, so there is something's in here. I think you're right. I think he's crushed it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna ask. Is Dave
Between your legs or down in your?
No, dude.
not in your underwear?
No. Go ahead, sir. Dude.
No, stay in there.
I'll take my fucking.
Well, we'll get to that point.
What's gonna happen in the jail regardless?
Dude, I don't.
Stop. Let me finish.
At this point, the question becomes, now what? They've turned his truck inside out. They've humiliated him. They've done everything in their power to prove their suspicion was right. But they were wrong.
This is gonna happen. You're gonna get changed out in the jail uniform.
I know.
We're gonna strip you down butt naked.
I know. It's fine. Go ahead.
So-
I'll do it right here.
What we're trying to say is if there is something in there and you bring it into a jail, that's a whole separate charge. We're trying to stop you from that charge.
I don't have anything.
Okay. We got a tow truck out here for this. Are we? I'd like to find that bag, but we're gonna take him to stripping. But I have the tow yard. I hate to have the tow yard get it and then they find it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we've got a dog. We've all looked in it.
Yeah.
We look underneath a little bit. I'd look around, outside around here. See if he stays. I just find out if he's
But you know what I found interesting? When I went to look in that window over there, he sprayed over the top of the truck.
This man who was just going about his day now has a reason to file a lawsuit. And rightfully so. The officers had no probable cause, no real evidence, just a hunch. And because of that hunch, this man had to go through one of the most humiliating experiences of his life. And many of you who've been locked up know exactly what I'm talking about. So now we ask, what does justice look like? Does this man win the lawsuit? Does the department even acknowledge that they were wrong? Or do they double down saying, well, he shouldn't have resisted? We've seen this play out before. It's a pattern. And this is where we have to ask, how many more people have to go through this before something changes? Right? Damn cops gone wild. You know what I mean? And the bigger issue, we're in a time where more and more people are waking up to the reality that not all cops are bad, but too many are unchecked. When you have officers who act on personal biases rather than actual evidence, the system stops being about justice. It becomes about control. And let's be real, some of these cops don't like being told no. That's a fact. They don't like when people challenge their authority, even when they have no real reason to exercise it. That's why in situations like this, they push as far as they can. But what happens when people push back? When they take these incidents to court, when they win lawsuits and demand accountability? You know what I mean? I've got another guy here in San Antonio that's going through a lot of the same thing. He's just a performer. I'm gonna make another video about that. So this whole situation started with one false assumption. It led to harassment, an illegal search, and a violation of human dignity. So my question to all of you is this: what would you do in that situation? Do you think the officers should be held accountable? What needs to change so that this doesn't happen or keep happening? This isn't just a story. It's a conversation that we need to have. Hit that like and subscribe button.